No, thanks. Yeah. Who's a good nurse?
Okay, everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 back again. We didn't go all out on this like we would normally. I just got a basic start to it. You know, just to kind of give these guys a little bit of a heads up if something happened, what they would need to do to survive. I mean, right now it's raining pretty heavily outside. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but it's raining pretty steady. We are bone dry because we picked a spot strategically where it was drier. We got a fire going. We built a little improvised shelter. We got a bedding of pine down so that they're not sitting directly on the ground. So if they had to spend the night out here, they could do it and they could survive. Okay. I think this is important to teach your kids, you know, the importance of all of it so that you guys, you know, in a worst case scenario, you want to make sure that your kids know what the heck they need to do in case they get separated from you. I mean, or if heaven forbid, you know, as an adult, we got taken out, they got to be able to know what they need to do to survive. So, I think they had fun. What, did you guys have fun with it?
Sure. Yes.
And I think Kendall had more fun than Heather, but that's okay. But like I said, this is it's a learning thing, and that's important, and that's what this is all about, is just teaching them, you know, the basic starting of what you would do. What's the number one important thing?
Fire.
Fire. And then after fire, what do you work on?
Shelter.
Shelter, okay? You want to make sure that you also have a source of good drinking water, good potable water. You got to have enough wood, right? You know. Staying warm and dry is important. They can huddle up by the fire during the night here. It's close enough to the shelter. One of the things I was telling them, you want to make sure that your pine burrows are far enough back so that they don't dry out and catch on fire on you. So, but so this is what I was teaching them. I might as well utilize the time productively here in the crappy weather, because it's raining. We can't really get other stuff done. I mean, we could, but we'd be freaking soaking wet.
And that would not be fun.
And that would not be fun, exactly. So,
what would happen if we didn't clear out the area?
If you didn't clear out the area, well, it's gonna. You want to clear out the area. Okay, so what we did first, let me go over everything with you guys real quick. So, just in case anybody doesn't know, well, after we picked our spot, what we did is we cleared out the ground. We pulled all the stuff and the sticks and the crap away first, okay? Then we made a fire pit. And the reason we made the fire pit, we don't want the fire to spread. So that was the second thing we did. We got our birch bark, which is prevalent up here, which is a great fire starter. Just so if anybody doesn't know, birch bark is a great fire starter. And you know, then we got our fire going because, like I said, as a prepper, I'm always carrying a lighter on me no matter what, and I don't smoke. So then what we did after that, we found the one tree that we can utilize in nature that's natural, that's already in the ground. We found another one with a Y, so we cut that tree down, utilized that Y, sharpened it into a point, put that into the ground, and then we took another stick and put it over the top of the two of them as your base. Now normally I would tie those off. I would have so much more behind here as far as, you know, the background, so that where they could be underneath here. I would have a ton of stuff. You wouldn't be able to even tell. I mean, so, but this is just like, you know, an example. Then we took the pine barrels and put them all down, and I would have a ton of those as well. I would probably make it double thick from what it is right now, so that once you laid on it and it got matted down, it would be more comfortable. But this is just an example, okay? So, like I said, it's important to know how to do these things. It's important to teach your kids how to do these things, because they might not always have you to rely on to do it. So the girls learned some really cool stuff today, I think, and you know, this is it's a good step for them. Like I said, what if we're not here? What if they are on their own and they don't have any skills at all? Then they're screwed. So teaching them these things is important, and so that's kind of it. Let me see how much time I got left on this. Okay. I got about a minute more to go on this tape, so I'm going to cut it short for now, but it's raining really steadily, and we are very dry, and the girls are comfortable, and it's just you know, an example. I mean, basically, If all I had was my knife, my lighter, I can make a shelter, I can make fire, I can be comfortable. Now granted, this is also in the summertime, you know, but it's just an example. Okay guys? So thanks for listening. I hope some people learned some stuff today. And like I said, educate your kids, guys, because you never know, you might not be there for them, okay? Thanks for listening. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Guys, say goodbye.